Well, we finally got a break in the rain. It's been raining for about 4 or 5 days straight now. And I don't know if we're fixing to get a swarm or if they're just finally getting up and out of the hive. But I just thought I'd get a quick recording and see what's going to happen here. You can see the activity on that one compared to those, which they're pretty active too, but we got them climbing on the front of this and everything. Really, I think they're just all out getting a cleansing flight, to be honest with you. But absolutely crazy what's going on right now. I can see quite a few of them bringing pollen in. Right over there is another two-frame nuke, and what I did is I took one of the queens out of here, out of this hive here, out of this two-frame nuke, because it had 3 queens in it. So as soon as I watched the first one hatch, I went ahead and took her and I put her over there with them. Now I took these guys out. I took a frame out of that hive right there, the one that says beehive on it. I took one frame out of there and I put it over in that 2-frame nuke, and I did that 3 days prior to when the queens were supposed to be hatching in this one, because it takes them about 3 days to realize that they're queenless, and at that point they start to create queen cells. But if you introduce a queen when they're about the same time that they're realizing that they don't have a queen, most of the time they're going to accept that queen, and that's exactly what happened over there with that 2-frame hive over there. So I've got a new hive being built over there and a new hive being built here, and once they get the comb drawn out and everything like that, we'll go ahead and move them into 5-frame nukes. But yeah, this activity is absolutely crazy. I mean, I like to see activity like this. I mean, it's just unbelievable. But most of the time you don't see this kind of activity. But since it's been raining for 5 solid days, this is basically what they're doing. I don't think they're going to swarm. Last I checked it, which was about 6 days ago, they didn't have any kind of queen cells, any kind of emergency cells. They didn't have anything, and they had, but they had brood all the way across. So it's very possible that they might swarm. But at this point, we've got 3 frames of honey, or sorry, 3 supers of honey. So no big deal if they do swarm out. I do got a couple swarm traps set up just in case they do decide to swarm. And if it does swarm, we'll know, because when the original queen leaves, I have her marked. So if she shows up in one of my swarm traps, then we'll know. Or if we get back in that brood box there and there's no marked queen, but we have a new queen, then we also know that they swarm that way. But anyway, I just wanted to show you the activity, how crazy it gets after a long period of rain. Again, there's those 2 hives over there. They're kind of busy, but they're not near as busy. I mean, you can see there's quite a bit of activity over there, quite a bit, but nothing like what we got going on here. I mean, this is just unbelievable. So there's one of the swarm traps, and as you can see, there is 0 activity going on there. Like I said, most likely they're not swarming, but I thought I'd just go ahead and quickly take a look at the swarm trap and make sure that there's no activity over here. The activity has slowed down quite a bit. I'm about 90% sure they're not going to swarm. They were just getting out and using the bathroom and doing their thing. But they're still pretty active, but not near as active as what they were just a little while ago. Alright guys, get in the word, stay in the word, get the word in you. We love you, and we'll see you guys in the next video.